From the time that we are born, we are learning to trust, having faith that we will be provided in comfort the truths we need to venture out into the world with confidence and strength, and a core sense of knowing what it means to trust. At BayView, we know the value of trust. Whether it's the delivery of specific nutritional and dietary needs, having the knowledge and timely distribution of daily medications and supplements, understanding one's strengths and weaknesses, or finding ways to express oneself and ways to enjoy the rest of life in the best of life. We are continuously earning and building trust.
Trust in our industry, or in any industry, is invaluable. And it sounds cliche to say, but trust is earned. It's not just given, nor should it ever just be given. It is our responsibility to earn somebody's trust. And when you have that trust from somebody, the relationship is just the most priceless relationship that you could ever imagine. So it's always an honor when you gain someone's trust and you see that trust in their eyes. Our residents are priceless. Coming into work every day and seeing their faces and talking with them and hearing their stories, meeting their families, meeting their friends. It's what makes you look forward to coming into work every single day.
My name is Celestine, and my name comes from the heavens. It comes from the celestial star right opposite the Big Dipper. When I was in Jacksonville, I worked as a public school teacher. I worked for 40 years, and it was a pleasure. And the children were so nice. I meet some of them now, and they are so glad to see me, and so glad that I took the interest I did in them. I trust so many people. They have to get me up in the morning and have to make sure that I'm ready for breakfast, because that's a very important meal.
Trust is one of the most important words in my life, because we believe in God, we trust God. We never see God, but we trust Him, and that means faith. And that's what our residents here at BayView, they feel when they see our staff member. Trust. They feel happy, they have confidence, they feel love. They feel like we are not just people who work for them in the daily basis here. They feel like we are family, the family that love them. When the family is not around them, we are the family.
Well, I trust the people who are employed here to take care of me, and they're doing a good job. My husband was on the committee which oversaw the building of this building many years ago. And about a year after he passed away, they held a reception right here in this lobby in his honor. But I have been here some months now, and I'm very satisfied.
I heard something about trust.
Yep. What do you think about trust?
With the people here, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Well, I think they treat me very good, and quite often I get what I want. Not that I want too much, but anyhow. I enjoy it here. I play games, try to socialize with people. I feel very comfortable here. Even though I lock my door when I leave, but I leave it open when I go inside. But I'm very comfortable here, yes.
Trust is important in what I do with my families and my residents, because if they are not comfortable with me and they don't trust me to help them as best I can, then they may not be able to reap the benefits of some of the programs that are available that exist for the purpose of helping them. An example would be assistance with Medicaid applications and the Medicaid program, which can be very complicated and very overwhelming. If I am not able to have a resident or a family member feel comfortable enough with me that I can help them, then I feel like I'm not doing my job to the best of my ability.
This is my third trip here, so I'm sure that I wouldn't be back unless I really loved the whole place. Every one of the people here are so great to us. The nurses, the doctor, and everybody, just they're just wonderful to me. Trust is faith, having faith in the people. And I have all the faith in the world of every single one of these girls that are working so hard. They go out of their way to make us feel comfortable, and they tell us what they can do and what they can't do. And if they can't do something, they sure as devil try to get it done for you. I have not one complaint. I find that if you're good to other people, they're going to be great to you. You know, that's the whole thing in trust, I think. And I'm an old lady too. I'm going to be 90, so.
I usually pop in and say hello, introduce myself, so that they have a face that they recognize when I come in to do the actual initial evaluation, because sometimes I hurt them getting them out of bed. And those first couple visits, even if I'd rather undertreat a patient and get some good trust built up, because if they can trust you, they will do anything for you. When you're getting a total knee out of bed for the first time, they have to be able to trust you that you're not going to drop that knee, and that you know how much pain that they are in. And I think that's really the beginning of the trust relationship between myself and the patient.
Trust to me is allowing the residents to care enough and to trust me with their daily activities. For me, trust is trusting me for the quality of life they have here at BayView. I make sure that every day at least they have a smile on their face, to cheer them up a little bit, to give them encouragement, to trust me that everything's going to be okay and we're going to have a good time as the activities director. Here at BayView, from a teamwork approach, you know, having trust in each other as a team is invaluable. If I need someone to take care of something, or they request that I take care of something, they need to have trust in me and vice versa, that it's going to happen and they're going to follow through on it, or I'm going to do the same. At the end of the day, that's what's most important to our residents, is making sure that we're all following through.
My other area of trust, I think, is with my fellow workers. I have to know that they've got my back, and I know that they have my back, and we all work extremely well together. And I think that's what makes this a really good rehab team. I've been a therapist for 25 years, and I've worked in many, many places, and this is the best rehab team I've ever worked with. Other people have had a lot of skills, but they didn't mesh like we all do, and we all enjoy working with each other and have that trust between us all.
The patient, every time they work with you, they realize you're a part of their life, and they really want to see you smile, and you approach him the right way, and then you like a family. I'm from another country. They really, the way you talk to them, you address them, and you respect them, and they believe in you, and they trust you after that. And I think trust is a very important part, of what we do every day down here, especially.
I've been here about 2 years now, and everybody has done their duty. And Mr. Lake, who's here, he's made so many changes, and they are for the best. Everybody loves me, and I love everybody. That's what I put my trust in. I trust them to do so much for me, and it has been done. And I appreciate it. I'm more than grateful to everyone.
I would say trust is a magic word for me, for BayView, and for the residents that they love that trust that they feel on us. They can speak openly, they see that smile, that trust. That is trust for me. And I think that BayView is trust. That's what we are, who we are. That's what I think.